Welcome to my YouTube channel, General Mind. Here is a new topic. Amphora, the great achievements of ancient Egyptians. The ancient Egyptians were one of the most remarkable civilizations in human history. Their achievements have stood the test of time, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to fascinate the world today. But what made them so extraordinary? 1. The Pyramids of Giza, the most iconic achievement of ancient Egypt, is undoubtedly the Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Built over 4,500 years ago, it stands as a testament to their advanced engineering and architectural skills, constructed without modern machinery. Caneta Tinteiro 2. The invention of writing, hieroglyphics. The Egyptians developed one of the earliest known writing systems, hieroglyphics. These intricate symbols allowed them to record history, religion, trade, and daily life, giving us deep insight into their civilization. Test tube 3. Advances in medicine. Egyptian physicians were among the first to practice systematic medicine, using surgical tools, diagnosing illnesses, and treating wounds. Their medical papyri document knowledge that was ahead of its time. Straight ruler 4. Mathematics and engineering. The precise alignment of temples and pyramids shows their mastery of geometry and mathematics. They used these skills not just in architecture, but also in land measurement and flood control along the Nile. Sailboat 5. Innovations in transportation. The Egyptians were skilled boat builders. They used the Nile River as a key transportation route, developing sailboats and cargo vessels to support trade and military expeditions. Lotion bottle 6. Beauty, art, and cosmetics. They pioneered the use of cosmetics, perfumes, and elaborate clothing, showing an appreciation for beauty and self-expression. Their artwork, carvings, and statues reflect their beliefs, values, and love for the divine. Sheaf of rice 7. Agricultural mastery. Through irrigation and understanding the Nile's flooding cycles, the Egyptians transformed desert lands into fertile fields. This supported a stable food supply and helped the empire flourish. Trophy legacy. The achievements of ancient Egypt weren't just practical. They were cultural, spiritual, and visionary. From mummification to monumental temples, their work reveals a people deeply connected to the cosmos, nature, and the afterlife.
Please like, share, and subscribe for more information like this. Globe showing Europe, Africa, ancient Egyptian civilization, a complete overview. Mantelpiece clock. Origins and timeline. Ancient Egypt emerged around 3100 BCE, when King Narmer, or Menes, unified Upper and Lower Egypt. The civilization thrived along the fertile banks of the Nile River and lasted for over 3,000 years, making it one of the longest-lasting civilizations in human history. Egyptian history is typically divided into major periods. Early dynastic period, circa 3100 to 2686 BCE, Old Kingdom, circa 2686 to 2181 BCE, Age of the Pyramids. Middle Kingdom, circa 2055 to 1650 BCE, Time of Art and Literature. New Kingdom, circa 1550 to 1077 BCE, Golden Age of Power and Empire. Late Period, c. 664 to 332 BCE, declined before Alexander the Great. National Park geography and the Nile. The Nile River was the lifeblood of Egypt. It provided water, transportation, and fertile land through its annual flooding. The phrase "Egypt is the gift of the Nile," Herodotus, captures its importance. The desert surrounding Egypt protected it from invasions and preserved many of its monuments. Crown government and pharaohs. At the heart of Egyptian society was the pharaoh, seen as a living god and the political, religious, and military leader of the country. Notable pharaohs include Khufu, builder of the Great Pyramid. Hatshepsut, a powerful female pharaoh. Akhenaten, introduced monotheism with worship of Aten. Tutankhamun, famous for his intact tomb. Ramses II, great military leader and builder. The government was highly organized, with viziers, scribes, tax collectors, and officials keeping the empire running efficiently. Man standing, woman standing society and daily life. Egyptian society was hierarchical, with the pharaoh at the top. Below were nobles and priests, scribes and officials, craftsmen and merchants, farmers and laborers, slaves and servants. Most Egyptians were farmers, living simple lives close to the land. Education was limited to the elite, especially scribes. They believed in life after death, which is why they practiced mummification and built elaborate tombs, such as the Valley of the Kings.
Writing system. Their writing system, hieroglyphics, used symbols to represent sounds and ideas. It was carved on temples and written on papyrus scrolls. The Rosetta Stone, discovered in 1799, helped scholars decode hieroglyphics. Brain achievements and contributions. Architecture, pyramids, temples like Karnak and Luxor, obelisk. Medicine, surgery, dentistry, herbal remedies. Mathematics, geometry, algebra, measurement systems. Astronomy, calendars based on stars and the solar cycle. Art, wall paintings, statues, jewelry, pottery. Hindu temple decline and legacy. After centuries of greatness, Egypt was conquered by Persians, Greeks, Alexander the Great, and Romans. Despite this, its culture greatly influenced Greek, Roman, and modern civilizations. Today, ancient Egypt inspires everything from literature and films to science and architecture. Its mystery, innovation, and monumental achievements continue to captivate the world. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for new information.